Today I'm in a brand new subdivision in one of Atlanta's top suburbs, and I'm going to give you a tour through this beautiful model house behind me. Now I'm really excited because this house happens to check a lot of boxes that I get asked for all the time when clients call me and are trying to relocate here to Georgia and build their dream home. Number one, it has this beautiful 2-story great room, so dramatic, and it has a full finished basement, which is like an entertainer's dream, and the backyard's awesome also. Now this community is building some amazing amenities. The community itself is really beautiful and in a great location. So in this video, I'm going to give you a tour of all of that, as well as this model house, and give you all the information like pricing and specifics so that you can see if this community and this floor plan would make a good fit for you and your family. So we've got a lot to see. We better get started. Okay, so let's go check it out. I like this wraparound porch here. It's a really nice touch. Okay. I also like the fact that you can have double doors as a front door. That's really nice. Okay, I'm excited because you guys are going to love this. Okay, so we enter into the foyer, and one of the things I really like is that you have a 2-story foyer. So right away when you enter, you just feel like so much space in this house. Really nice. And then they did an accent wall with the shiplap, and woodwork like this is something I always tell my clients that we can do afterwards for a lot less expensive if you're trying to save some money, but it sure does look pretty. And to the left, we have the study, and this is, something that they've added here, the doors, the French doors, and this is a nice big study. I think the positioning is great. You've got lots of natural light. It's large, and it's in the main area of the house, but it's a little tucked away. You can close the door, so if you work from home, that is ideal. Okay, so then you walk in here, you have your formal dining area. It looks pretty large, you've got at least 8 seats here. That's nice. And then this is the stairs going up, which we'll look at later, and then also going down to the basement, which I'm so excited to show you because I love showing the basements in these houses. They do them so awesome. Okay, so just from this angle, you can see what the entrance looks like. And that's so pretty. Okay, so this is the great room. Check it out. I mean, it is really large. I mean, look at this massive coffee table. They put 2 together. And then you've got a big 2-story living room. They did a massive light fixture. They took the tile work for the fireplace all the way to the ceiling, and then they did some really large built-ins on either side. Really, really pretty. I mean, you can tell how big this is just based on how much furniture, they were able to put in this room. I love it. And I love having, the trees right outside the window. It's such a pretty area. Okay, and then you can see this stairwell there. Okay, let's go check out the kitchen. So as you approach the kitchen, you have your casual eating area. You can easily fit 6 here, which is very nice. And then you have a large kitchen. I mean, this is a minimum of a 10-foot island for sure. Lots of counter space here, lots of cabinetry. And they did a different color on the island as they did on the rest of the cabinetry, which is kind of a cool touch. They even did different quartzes. Kind of neat. And then they have the range and hood vent. And this right here is your view from the kitchen. So you can easily, see the television, and when you're entertaining, you're definitely part of things. You've got a lot of cabinetry here. And they did the double oven as well. And then, of course, you poke around here, and you're back in the dining room. Isn't that nice? You have your sliding glass door here. And I think I'm going to take you out here because this is a really pretty lot. Look at this. It's really pretty out here. And I'll take you downstairs and see this from the lower level, but check that out. Great entertaining space. You can just get so much use out of a covered back porch. Now, before we go down, I want to take you around the corner and show you this guest bedroom. So this is how you would enter from the garage. And then instead of doing a drop zone, it looks like they just did, like, they call this a tech station. Sometimes you can charge your phones. And then you have a little bit of a drop zone. And then through here you have a full bathroom. And they've done a frameless shower. And then you have a really nice size guest bedroom. Now, I understand that this is an extended guest bedroom. If you were to not do the extended, there would be a small patio off the back. But I like the space in here. I really do. And I think this comes in handy for a lot of reasons. You know, if you have multi-generational living, you know, this is great. If you just want to buy this house and think, well, when I get too old and I don't want to walk up these stairs, we can just live down here. That works too. It all makes sense. So, okay. So now let's go check out the second floor. Hey, so real quick before we move on, I just wanted to give you my free QR code right here. So go ahead and scan it, and it's going to take you straight to my brand new website. And trust me, it is a total game changer if you're thinking about moving here to Georgia, because it's got Atlanta's only interactive real estate map where you can explore the different suburbs, check out homes for sale, and pull up every video that I've ever filmed in tons of different new construction neighborhoods. And you guys know I already do tons of model house tours, vlog tours, aerial tours, all kinds of fun stuff. Plus, you can grab my free relocation guide packed with super valuable information to help you make a smooth transition here to Georgia. So if a new gorgeous home in one of Atlanta's top suburbs like Alpharetta, Cumming, or Woodstock are on your radar, then this is hands down the best resource out there to help you find the perfect community here in Georgia and get you into the home of your dreams. And it's totally free. Oh yeah, and if you're watching on your phone and can't scan the code, no worries. I'll drop a link in the description so that you can check it out after the video. All right, let's keep going. There's a lot more to see. I really love the staircase in this house. Okay, so now we're at the second floor. I'm gonna give you a view all the way down. Hopefully you're not, scared of heights. But that is so pretty. I really like that. And look at this. I mean, look how pretty that is. Okay, so we're gonna save the primary bedroom for last. Let's see what they've done here. Oh, so pretty. Wow. Has a nice walk-in closet, plenty of space, and then a full bathroom. They've taken the tile to the ceiling. They did a shower tub combo. Okay, so now we're gonna go past here. And as you can see, you can peek over, and that is the foyer down there. Another bedroom, super nice. You've got a nice big walk-in closet and an ensuite full bathroom. Also really cool. Okay, now we'll go to the next bedroom right across the way. These bedrooms are nice size. They don't feel cramped at all. And I have to say, I really, really love the fact that they all have an ensuite bathroom, so no sharing. That's great. That's really great. So we just saw 3 bedrooms upstairs, and now we're gonna check out the primary bedroom. Can't wait. On our way here, we have the laundry room. It's good size. I'm glad that there's room for a sink. And here we go. Look at this. Wow, this is big. And I love when they take the tray ceiling and they do the woodwork inside. Oh, so pretty. I love it. And then, I mean, you've got so much space here. You've got plenty of space for the seating room here. Read a book, chill out. I mean, this is a true suite for sure. King bed, and you still have tons of space. But I actually prefer that it is longer this way as opposed to this way, so that like if you're wanting to watch TV, it's not too far. So your sitting room is like off to the side. So I appreciate that design. Okay. Now we're gonna check out this bathroom. Look at this. Now this is a very long vanity. I like it. I like how they did just, you know, the simple white quartz. I like how they did the modern square sinks. Very nice. Then you have your water closet. And then they did the freestanding tub in front of the big shower. And this is an oversized shower. As you can see, there's 2 shower heads. I really like that inset there. The bench, it's like more decorative than a normal bench. I don't know if you can see it, but I think that's a really nice touch. That was definitely a good idea. I mean, yeah, look at this. And I like having this natural light coming in. They didn't just close this up. So that was really great. Let's see what this closet looks nice. Oh, yeah. I like the shape of the ceiling. God. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. And then you do have a toiletry closet or a linen closet as well. So you've got lots of storage in this bathroom. Okay, so we have seen all the bedrooms, all the main spaces, and now it's time for the fun part. We're gonna go to the basement. I love the basements when they're finished. All right, look at this. How nice. So you've got this whole media room. This is a perfect movie room, entertaining room. If you have teenagers, you send them down here with their friends, you won't hear them. This is great. And they did ping pong, and there's different game tables over here. Wow. So nice. So nice. I love it. And then I'm going to show you real quick over here. You have a large bedroom. This is a big bedroom. I don't know if you can tell, but it is very large, probably very similar to the master. So that's really nice. And then you got a nice sized closet. And then through here, cut through, and you've got a full bathroom down here with a shower. They did a little keg. Oh, so nice. I love it. So real quick before we go up, I want to take you to the backyard because they did a really nice job in this backyard. It is beautiful out here. To the ceiling fan. And I just love how they just made this a perfect entertaining area. Does sit around here, grill, this whole outdoor kitchen area. So nice. And then your outdoor fireplace. That's how it looks from the back. Perfect. All right, so now let's go see some amenities. So before we move on, I wanted to take you out here to the site of where the amenities are being built. Now they say these amenities are almost complete. It'll be ready by summer, so that's really exciting. It's going to be a fun place to hang out for sure. Also, I wanted to let you know about this location. So we're in Woodstock, Georgia, and this particular location is under 10 miles from 2 really great things. Number 1, downtown Woodstock. And downtown Woodstock's great. They have some live music, bars. They have different restaurants, rooftop restaurants. They have all kinds of fun things, shops, cafes. It's a really cool place to hang out. And we're also under 10 miles from the Avalon in Alpharetta, which is like one of the best places to hang out in Georgia. They have great restaurants, movie theater, ice skating rink, you name it, just lots of shopping. It's a really great place. So that in part is what's making, Woodstock become a very popular suburb of Atlanta. It really is. And the fact that you can get new construction out here, double win because everybody wants new construction. But anyway, let's go back to the house and I'm going to give you the pricing. So what did you think about this house? I thought it was great. This is one of my favorite floor plans by this builder. I think I really like it because of the two-story spaces. I love this beautiful two-story living room. I love that it also has a two-story foyer, which is really pretty. And then on top of that, I just like the open concept, where the kitchen has this big island and it just flows, into the great room. I love that they did the full finished basement in this model, so it gives you a nice idea of what you can do with the space. And it's just great for entertaining. So yeah, this is a really popular floor plan. So I know you're probably wondering, how much does this cost? Well, I've got it right here. So, okay, this floor plan has 5 bedrooms, 4 to 5 bathrooms, 2-car garage, 2 stories, and it is 3,409 square feet. Now, you do have the option to add the basement, and for an unfinished basement with this floor plan, it is $120,000, and that is for unfinished. Now, the starting price is $806,995. So not too bad, but you know what? That doesn't really tell the whole picture here. So I want to break it down for you in case you're not familiar with how new construction works. So you're going to start with your base price, and from there you're going to add your structural upgrades. An example would be like the fireplace or the sliding glass doors. Those are the things that have to be accounted for in the framing and design process. Then from there you're going to pick your lot, and there's lots of different lots to choose from, and they range. I'm looking at some as low as $11,000 and they go as high as $48,000. And that really depends on the lot itself. The bigger the lot, the more expensive. Is it in a cul-de-sac? Is it backing up to woods? All of those factors play a part into, the price of the lot. So you take the base price, structural options, your lot premium, and then you go to the design center. Well, at the design center, they say to, estimate about 15% of the base price to use in the design center. And I can attest to that. I've been there and my clients have used 15% or a little bit more, honestly. And that's because they want their house to come out looking like this. If you were to go to the design center and say, I'm just going to take whatever comes standard, I can guarantee you it's not going to look anything like this. It's going to be a much more scaled down version. In fact, I don't think anything here is standard. It's all, upgraded materials, which makes it pretty spectacular. So after that, you've got your full price. You take all those things, you add it together, and that is your full price. Now, this particular builder is running some amazing incentives right now, so that is very good to know. They are offering $40,000 to use in the design center. And on top of that, if you use their in-house lender, they give you an additional $10,000 to use towards closing costs, which will come in very handy. One disclaimer, these prices and the incentives, they change all the time. They change from week to week sometimes. It's all depending on how their sales are going and things like that. So if you want the most updated prices, definitely give me a call, shoot me a text. I would love to get all that information for you. That's what I do. I help people relocate to Georgia from all over. I help them find the community, find the house, find the floor plan, the land lot, and then monitor the construction process for them so they're not having to travel back and forth so much. And the good thing is that the new construction builders here that I work with cover my compensation. So that's a plus for you. So go ahead, give me a call, shoot me a text. I'd love to help. Another thing I did want to mention is that they do have some move-in ready homes. And I have this sheet right here. And just to give you an idea, the least expensive home that they have that is move-in ready, everything included, is $885,900. And the most expensive is $1,109,668. So that kind of gives you an idea, what you all-in house in this neighborhood would run you. Now, maybe this house is just way too big for you. Maybe you have a small family, or maybe you're not a fan of the 2-story great room. And if that's the case, you're definitely going to want to check out this video right here. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye, y'all.